Hi, my name is Ron Nordstrom. I am the current president of the Neepawa Rotary Club. Each year, our club celebrates our achievements and honors Rotary and community members in the spring. We call our celebration Paul Harris Evening, after Rotary's founder, Paul Harris. This year, because of the coronavirus pandemic, our evening of gathering with friends and family to celebrate has been canceled. We are keeping safe in our homes and following safe physical distancing recommendations. Our club feels it is still important to recognize those people who have been nominated for awards and who were to receive recognition for their contributions to Rotary. So, welcome to our COVID-19 version of our Paul Harris Evening, safely from our homes, yards, and wide open spaces. First, here's Rotary member Rain Pryor to tell you a little bit more about Rotary.
What is Rotary? Rotary is a service club open to men and women of all ages and backgrounds. A service club typically raises money and then donates it to local and global causes that we feel are worthy. We are fortunate to have a number of service clubs in Neepawa. So how is Rotary different? Rotary members believe that we have a shared responsibility to take action on our world's most persistent issues. We invest in sustainable projects to make a positive difference in the world. Worldwide, we have over 35,000 clubs working together to promote peace by bridging cultures and providing training in conflict resolution, to fight disease by helping to immunize against polio and promoting healthcare practices to prevent disease, to provide clean water and sanitation by investing in infrastructure and training communities in proper hygiene practices, to save mothers and children by providing education, immunization, birth kits, and mobile health clinics, to support education by building schools, offering scholarships, and providing classroom tools and resources, to grow local economies by creating opportunities for individuals and communities to thrive financially, and to provide disaster relief by working with Shelter Box and other organizations to support every phase of a community's recovery.
Thanks, Rain. Those sound like some pretty challenging projects. How does Rotary do that? Well, every project takes money. Rotary is financed by every Rotary club in the world. The Rotary Foundation transforms donations into service projects that change lives both close to home and around the world. Rotary funds have helped provide equipment and furnishing for Season Sprouts Daycare, mason repairs to the Roxy Theatre, fire panel upgrade at Arts Forward, local scholarships as well as scholarships for rural areas of Guatemala, smarter and easier way to collect water in impoverished rural areas of Africa with hippo rollers, shelter kits wherever disaster strikes and leaves people homeless, treated mosquito nets and medical services that prevent malaria in Mali, and so much more. Rotary does so much locally as well as globally. Let's get on with the awards. Today's recipients will join a long list of those honored for their contributions to our community and to Rotary International. The highest award in Rotary is the Paul Harris Award. It is given to a Rotarian or a member of the community that has made an outstanding contribution to the community. Today, we celebrate Rotary and community members whose actions have promoted the goals of our organization through volunteerism or by making a financial commitment to our annual fund or our Polio Plus initiative. Their actions align with the Rotary motto, service above self. These are people who make a difference in our community and throughout the world. First, I would like to recognize this year's Paul Harris Fellows. This program acknowledges individuals who contribute or who have contributions made in their name of $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation. Their generous contributions are essential for securing and growing Rotary programs throughout the world. Rotary recognizes donors to express gratitude for the commitment, offering individual as well as naming opportunities that enable you to honor a friend or family member with a fellowship.
Scott, I'm presenting you with a Paul Harris Fellowship Award today because of the work that you've been doing in our club and in our community, and I want to congratulate you for all the work that you're doing in our community as a volunteer.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate it.
And here's your pin and your certificate.
Great. Thank you.
Mike, I would like to present you with a Paul Harris Fellowship Certificate and pin on behalf of the work that you're doing in our club and our community. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Bob. It's pleasure an honor to receive this award, and it's wonderful to work in Rotary to be able to do good things in the community.
And
Thank you very much.
Here's the pin to wear and the certificate to put up in your mantle.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Don, in recognition of your contribution to the Rotary Foundation, I'd like to present you with this 5 sapphire pin to congratulate you also for your contribution.
Thank you. I've been a long-time supporter of the foundation for many years, and I guess our family will continue to be long-time supporters. So thank you very much.
Super. Each year, a community member is nominated to receive a Paul Harris Fellowship Award for their actions that have a positive impact in our community. Typically, it is for their role as a volunteer and leader in their particular field or area of interest. The Neepawa Rotary Club donates $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation on behalf of the recipient. I am pleased to present Carolyn Durston with the honor of a Paul Harris Fellowship today. Carolyn moved to Neepawa in November of 1975 with her husband Bob and their 2-year-old Chris. She immediately immersed herself in music. She joined the church choir and a few months later was handed a class of 6 piano students whose teacher was leaving town. Their second child, Jeff, was born shortly after. With 2 small children at home, she joined the Fine Arts Festival Committee in 1977 with a job she could do from home. It was around this time she joined the Choraleers, an all-female choir. Her leadership abilities quickly became apparent, and soon she shared the responsibilities of conducting. Durston's third child, Sarah, was born in April of 1979. With 3 small children at home, she served on the nursery, school board, and figure skating club. She also organized children choirs with boys groups first and later girls groups. By 1980, she was full-time organist at the church. Piano classes were growing and vocal classes had been added. Her Fine Arts Festival duties continued with increasing responsibilities. It has been said, if you need a job done, ask a busy person. Carolyn was extremely busy, who had not yet learned the word no. She was about to get much busier. By 1986, Carolyn wanted to be a better teacher who could take her students further. She enrolled at Brandon University and started on a music degree. Attending part-time, she graduated in 1993 with a Bachelor of Music Education, 4-year-old specialist with second major in voice and Coda, certificate level 3. With these qualifications, her career teaching music really took off. She taught voice at Brandon University Conservatory for 12 years. She held various term contracts teaching music with Beautiful Plains and Pine Creek school divisions. She initiated and taught piano lessons and classroom music at 3 colony schools. She became a vocal choral adjudicator for Manitoba Arts Festivals for 18 years. Carolyn also gave back to the music community by becoming a volunteer on a number of boards. She sat on the board of the Associated Manitoba Arts Festival for 8 years. She held an executive position on the Provincial Kodai Society for 10 years, where she helped organize and present workshops for teachers and children at provincial conferences and rural elementary schools. She was the registrar for Brandon Branch Manitoba Registered Music Teachers Association for 6 years. She was a member of the Viscount Cultural Council Board for 10 or 12 years. Other experiences include conducting local auditions for Manitoba Choral Association Provincial Honor Choirs, Conservatory Scholarship audition panels, area church choir workshops, and an Easter Community Choir cantata in 2006. Carolyn has had a musical role in Rotary as well. For 10 years, she helped coordinate the exchange student presentations at the district conferences. She has had the honor of playing each country's national anthem for the March of Flags at the district conference for those years. Her latest endeavors have been with the Neepawa and Area Community Choir, an accompanist for NACI Chorale, and some exciting mass choir singing at the festival Choral Night. During all this, Carolyn maintained her church organ duties, Choraleers, Fine Arts Festival duties, and private lessons. This impressive list of achievements shows Carolyn's dedication to bringing the gift of music to children and adults. Last year, the current Neepawa Fine Arts Festival Board nominated Carolyn for honorary life membership in the Associated Manitoba Arts Festivals. That same year, she was also awarded Volunteer of the Year by the Canadian Federation of Festivals. Carolyn has truly dedicated her life to sharing music and volunteering, and is lived by Rotary's motto of service above self. For this reason, I am extremely proud to present Carolyn Durston with the Paul Harris Fellowship. And this reads, in appreciation from the Rotary Club of Neepawa to Carolyn Durston for her many years of music contribution to the community of Neepawa and to the province of Manitoba. You've helped promote the ideals of Rotary through music in Neepawa and Manitoba with thanks and gratitude. So Carolyn, please accept this certificate and this Rotary pin on behalf of the Neepawa Rotary Club. I'll hand it down to you.
Thanks, Ron. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Neepawa Rotary Club, for honoring me with the Paul Harris Fellow for Community Service. I am well aware of the significance of being a Paul Harris Fellow, and I'm also aware of the select group of community volunteers who have received this award previously. The recognition through this honor is extra special to me because it comes from local folk who have lived with and seen my efforts firsthand. Pardon me. Many of you are volunteers for the causes you believe in too, so you know the drive and satisfaction I've had through my music career and arts volunteer work. Everywhere I've lived and worked in my life, I've been involved in some form of music, with no exception. Music has always been a joy to me, a way to meet new people, learn new things, and have new experiences. But Neepawa is the place that I've lived the longest, experienced, and accomplished the most. It was an easy place to get involved in the arts, since there was a very strong history of the arts when I moved here. The area nurtured and piqued my interest, and I've been so happy to be able to give back to it for these many years. I never dreamed that a hobby and interest would evolve into a career such as I have had. Preparing information for Ron was a journey down memory lane. So many things came flooding back to me as I thought of all the experiences I have had. I know that I grew as a professional in every situation I faced. How many hours did I spend in the car? Driving through blizzards is character building, isn't it? I've been able to give back through my skills in music, as a dedicated administrator, and as a strong advocate for the arts in the whole area. The inspiring people I met, the many educational experiences that I have had, and the skills I have acquired are all due to the interest and support I have always found in this community. Thank you again for recognizing my efforts and my contributions by presenting me with this great honor.
Every year, the Neepawa Rotary Club honors one of its members with the Tony Otten Award. This honor is bestowed upon a member of our club in recognition for the hard work that they have contributed. This year's recipient is Wayne Jacobson. This award is made possible by the thoughtfulness of Tony Otten. Tony Otten was a brash, energetic Dutch-Canadian who operated the Neepawa locker plant and later a mink feed business in Neepawa during the 1960s and 70s. Rotary was very important to Tony, and when he passed away, he left $25,000 to the Rotary Club of Neepawa to be invested so that the interest from that investment could be used to purchase a Paul Harris Fellowship for a deserving Rotarian. This year's recipient, Wayne Jacobson, is most deserving of this award. Wayne's involvement with Rotary started way back in 1993 when he was chosen as a member of a Rotary group study exchange team that went to Japan. Upon his return from this educational experience, he saw fit to join his local Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of Winnipeg St. James. In 1995, Wayne was transferred to Neepawa as sergeant with the RCMP. At this time, his membership was transferred to our club, where he immediately became a contributing member. In 1997, he became president of our club and immediately tried to engage newer members of the club in leadership roles. After his year as president, he remained involved with the executive in a number of capacities. It was during this time that the Rotary Youth Exchange Program became a part of their lives. His wife Gwen assumed the role of club counselor for the inbound exchange students, and together they were involved with these students. Some of these students they have remained in communication with to this day. In 2006, Wayne was forced to withdraw from our club because a change in employment meant that he was not able to attend any meetings. His comment back then was, "I'll be back to Rotary as soon as I can." True to his word, when he retired in 2018 and it again became possible to attend meetings, back to Rotary he came. Wherever Wayne is involved, he is a leader, a contributor, and a very willing worker. True to that, Wayne has taken on the role of program coordinator for our meetings, as well as being co-chair of the foundation committee. After rejoining our club, he has agreed to become president for the upcoming year 2020-21. Normally this award would be presented at our Paul Harris evening in April by our district governor, but COVID-19 has changed a lot of things in our lives. So this year, we are presenting this award at a time of social distancing. Wayne, I would like to present this award to you for all the contributions you have made to our club.
Thank you, Murray. I appreciate your kind words. I also want to thank all the members of the Neepawa Rotary Club for their support and for this recognition. And a very special thank you to an exceptional person, Tony Otten. As Murray mentioned, I moved here in 1995, so I didn't get the opportunity of meeting Tony, but I know that he was an exceptional person. He was passionate and he was committed to Rotary. Why? Because I believe that Rotary is an exceptional club. Because Rotary is more than just a community service club. Of course, we serve our community, Neepawa and the surrounding area. As we've seen in the last few years, our commitment to the play structure at HMK, a significant investment in the new daycare center, the support of the new middle school, and of course the long-running relationship with Rotary Park here in Neepawa. But as I said, Rotary is much, much more than that. We're involved throughout the world, whether it's fresh water in a rural community in Africa, a new school in Guatemala, the support of the Shelter Box program, which is a partnership with the United Nations that supplies instant homes for people who have been displaced because of natural disasters. And of course, probably the biggest commitment Rotary International has made throughout many, many years is the partnership with the United Nations and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in the eradication of polio throughout the world. We are this far away from making that a reality, a preventable disease that is so disastrous to our youth. So I hope I have that same passion and commitment that Tony has. And I'd like to invite you, if you're sitting at home thinking, what can I do for my community? What difference can I make in the world? Well, I invite you to consider Rotary as a way of making that happen. Thank you very much.
That's all for today. If you would like to make a positive change in our community or worldwide, I invite you to join our Rotary Club. Check us out for a meeting or two. Until it is safe, we are meeting online. When it is safe to do so, we meet the second and fourth Wednesday at noon at Arts Forward. If you like what you see, join us to help make the world a better place. As a small club in a small community, we make a difference because of the actions of our members. Thank you so much for watching our awards this year. Keep safe, everyone.